people who are into conspiracy theories are either really, 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 really smart or the dumbest human
Yeah,
beings.
they're like, most of the time they're mentally ill.
Dude, they'll post a video, Queen Elizabeth, and then they'll just circle the feet. It's like, she's a lizard! Look, that's it!
My favorite is like when they're on an airplane and they're like flying over like, you know, snowy mountains, and they're like, look, it's the ice wall, and it's like just a mountain. Like, oh, it's the ice wall, I knew it. So flying airplanes must not be that hard. If an insane person is like, that's an ice wall.
Well, now there's computers that basically fly.
But this is like,
okay,
it wasn't like a 747. Imagine telling his passengers, we got there on the left side, we got an ice wall. Oh.
And this is the end of the world. After this, it's a drop to infinity.
Okay, we're back.
And we're back. How are you, Mr. Gabriel Omassi? Happy
Good.
New Year, buddy.
Yeah, Happy New Year, man.
You look like you just played polo. And
this is my new loungewear. It's a Patagonia ripoff.
Ooh, Patagonia ripoff.
Yeah, Patagonia. This way.
You're a white ripoff, so it's perfect.
I know. I am. I'm a white ripoff. I'm a tampon. I don't know what that means, but
Hey now,
Patagonia. You go to the store, $200 for a sweater like this.
$200.
Isn't that annoying? This? I don't know. 70.
What's so special about Patagonia?
I don't know. I don't know. Nothing.
This podcast is not sponsored by Patagonia.
No, they could. Yeah.
They can go.
Yeah.
Go play with a fiddle. Remember, the first 5 minutes have to be
go play with the fiddle.
squeaky clean.
Yeah, go.
Because I love LGBTQ.
Yeah.
We are all equal. LGBTQ friendly.
Yeah.
So how was your New Year's?
We went on a little bit of a bar crawl.
Oh, yeah.
We walked down to downtown. We went to a few bars. We're like, oh, maybe we'll pass by to Grumpy's for a drink. And the front of Grumpy's was locked. We're like, what's going on? And I was like, I remember. And so we went in the back, and it was like the most civilized like New Year's party. It was like all like people sitting, just chilling. It was like only regulars only. So I was like,
that's why the front door was closed.
Yeah. I was like, oh, and I had like a couple of beers. Like, oh, let's. And then I forgot that Hurley's was going on nearby, and they all came there, and I was like, oh, well, you know, because like, and then I ended up going to the art loft. The whole time I was out, I said to Claire, don't want to go to the art loft. Don't want to go to the art loft. I don't want to go. I got drunk enough that the art loft seemed like a good idea. Yeah. And I was like hiccuping in the cab. I just like, it sounded like I was going to puke in the cab. So the cab driver was like flooring it. And then he got out of there, and I just like got too drunk. Like I just got like, that's what New Year's is. Like, it's no fun. Like I just get so drunk that like you think that it's fun, and then all of a sudden it clicks, and you're like, I just feel like sick, and everyone's like dancing, and I tried to dance, and I was dancing, and I had the glass of wine, and I was like spilling all
dancing
over.
with a glass of wine.
Yeah, and it spilled on the ground. I slipped and I fell, and then everybody got me. At that point, I was like in a circus. I was all like heads were spinning around me, and I was like, oh. And then there was this guy, this like bald guy that like.
Wait. When he
No, not you.
I'm your only bald guy.
Yeah, well, he was
Listen,
like,
fake Patagonia.
fake, yeah.
I'm your only bald guy. Who's this fake Patagonia bald guy in your life?
He was just like a guy. He kept on encouraging me to dance, and I was like, I don't need encouragement.
Was it the autistic guy who wore like a robe?
No. And then
Was it packed? Was it like a fun night?
Yeah, it was.
The DJ was great.
It was really busy. Oh yeah, Emmett. Yeah, it was really busy. And then I remember like like, you know, like flashbulb moments where it's like,
yeah.
And I remember like leaning down on like a, you know, like the kitchen table there or something, like the counter.
Yeah.
And I turned around and I sat on someone's like cup. And I was like, oh man,
it's a lot of boozing.
And then like I turned around, and then like I was like lying on the couch, and then another one I was like dancing, and the bald guy was really encouraging me. I didn't know the song. It was like the Strokes. I don't know the Strokes that well, and they weren't my type of music back then.
Yeah.
And he was like, and there's this part of the song where it all builds up, and I'm like, I don't know the song, so I don't go up with everybody. And he goes like this, "What the hell, man? You didn't dance?" And I was like, "What?" And I was like, and then I don't know. There's a few just like. Then there's a person there that like listens to our podcast.
Hey man,
and he was like, this is so bizarre. He was like, hey, I listen to your podcast. Oh man, like after a show once, I followed you on the Bon Nuit Spotify, and I didn't get a chance to listen until like a couple of weeks ago. My girlfriend was in the hospital. And he and we're like, I had nothing to do, so I was like, oh, listen to the podcast, me and my girlfriend. And I was like, oh, that's very nice, you know. But I'm like wasted. I was like, oh, cool, dude, you know, cool.
Actually, all that conversation didn't happen.
I was talking to a tree,
just
of one of the houseplant.
You're talking to Pearl, the dog. And you're like, oh man, this is a podcast. Good night.
And then like I was at this point I was like, I wanted to leave. I was like, I need to get out of here. It's like 2 a.m. I'm like, I'm done. This is done. And then like that guy's girlfriend was like, hey, come here. And she was like, look, I need to prove to you. She was so wanted to convince me that she listened to our podcast.
Aww.
But I was like, thank you. Then she's like, no, you have no idea. I was in the hospital. And then she showed me a picture of her in the hospital. I'm like, okay. She's like, she's not. She was like, that's not the right photo. And she kept on like scrolling, and I was like, what the is going? Like,
hey, friends, if you're listening right now, Gabe was just drunk. He means no harm. He's very happy we have listeners.
Yeah.
It makes our day. You have no idea.
Yeah,
you know what?
yeah.
Come to a show on Sunday. I'm gonna give you a free mug.
Yeah.
How about
to the
that?
show.
Free mug on the house for you to keep.
Yeah, and it was the weirdest like photos of a girl on a bed, like
Just
like all.
We'll use the password hospital bed.
Yeah,
so
hospital bed.
So come see us. Tell us hospital bed, and we're
Oh.
gonna give you a free mug. How about that?
And then
cool.
Then I went home. I think Claire stayed for like I was like, I needed to leave. I was
you're like, you're done.
I couldn't. I was like, this is too much.
It's excess that's the problem. It's not the drinking. It's the excess.
Yeah, that's for sure. Yeah. But this is what always it's the excess. But that's, I don't know. I got lost track. I didn't even realize, because usually like we're thinking about, like me and Claire were talking like, how drunk did we get? Because we're like, what did we have? We had a whole. Then we counted everything, which is like that Dave Chappelle joke where like white people who drink are the best, because hanging out with white people are fun because all they do when they're drunk is talk about other times they were drunk.
Yeah.
And they list this stuff.
Yeah.
I was like, we had 1 bottle of champagne, we had a cocktail, we had and a beer, and that was before we even left the house.
Woo.
And then we got to Grumpy's, and I think I had like 3 pints.
Wow.
I had a shot of whiskey, then I had a whiskey and ice, and then and then about 2 bottles of wine from the Debonair. And then we went to the art loft, and then I don't even remember. I don't know what those wine bottles are. That's all over the floor, dog bowl. It was fun, yeah. Oh, and then I was leaving, and I was like, this is the icing on the cake of me leaving. Like, I was leaving, and goes up to the art loft.
Your arch nemesis?
And then he was like, isn't it weird that I'm here, Gabriel? And I was like, yeah, whatever. Huh? And I think I said, I think I saw Sid here too. And he's like, ah! I was like, I left. That's the last thing I said.
I'm surprised he's welcome. Usually he's not welcome.
I think he just snuck in.
Oh.
I don't know. I have no idea.
He pulled the Quinn on Quinn?
Yeah. Yes. Weird. I don't get anything. But it's weird, like, if you sneak into a place and don't get caught, you're allowed going.
But I'm surprised your girlfriend stayed and partied.
Yeah, she was fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I ordered like a bunch of Harveys when I got home.
Nice. I did the same thing. So on New Year's I had work. So I had 2 shows.
Mm-hmm.
Sold out, Melrose, packed shows. Get in at 6:30. Show starts
early.
at 7.
Oh, okay.
I hosted the first show. I just did a spot on the second show. The first show, dude, I forgot there's so many people. I always forget. I should write that down. There's lessons you learn when you do comedy. Shows during Christmas time, like the 30th or the 31st, they're always a bit odd. Because there's a lot of people who never go see comedy shows. And they're like, it's the 31st, let's go see a comedy show. So I'm on stage doing my thing.
9/11.
And they're like, what? Like, I'll see, like, oh, where are you from? Cornwall. I'm like, ugh.
Yeah.
Because this is what you're supposed to say.
Yeah.
You're supposed to shit on a city where they're from.
Yeah.
They're like, ugh. I'm like, Cornwall. It's a boring city.
And they're like,
it's a city named after a wall made of corn.
okay.
And they're like, yeah, that's why we're here. I'm like, I'm teasing. Oh, God.
Or like, did you do any Americans here? And they're like, woo, can't wait till you hear my 9/11 joke.
Yeah, I did that. That got laughs.
Okay.
But it was like bomb, laugh, and the crowd was so tight. It was just like they all had fun, but I don't think they were aware it's a comedy show.
No.
So the second show about to start, I'm like,
Yeah.
You have that anger.
You have the engine on.
I drank a second ginger ale. I'm like, I'm gonna show you. I had 2 ginger ales in my system and a Diet Coke. I'm like, I'm gonna go full Israel on your ass. I'm gonna
Okay.
destroy you.
Whoa.
I go on stage and I destroyed.
Oh, nice.
Just did naughty jokes. They all got it. It was a much better show. Finished the show. Everyone kills. Great show. Hot crowd. I'm like, I didn't want to host the second one because I'm like, the second I'm off stage,
Yeah,
I'm
you just want to have fun.
I just want to start drinking, get my tequila on ice, double tequila on ice, eat a little bit, tequila on ice. It was an after party. So they did take away. You've seen Melrose. They take away all the tables, put all the chairs on the walls. The place got packed.
Wow.
All the comics showed up. All of them.
Oh,
all
nice.
of them, except so it was.
Yeah.
Everyone got there, got drunk. It was nice. Everyone was tipsy and having fun. It was nice. It was nice to see. First of all, it was nice to be like tipsy.
Yeah.
Because I never drink. I never feel tipsy.
Never.
So it was nice. I had like 3 tequilas.
That's good.
3 double tequilas in my system.
Oh, wow.
Everyone's like, Amer, have a shot. Have a shot. Have a shot. It was nice. No, I really enjoyed it.
That's
it was
cool.
really nice.
That's great.
I woke up the next day. I'm like, ugh.
Yeah, bad. Huh? That is bad.
I got home at like maybe 2, 3. Ordered pizza. It took an hour and a half to get here. I swear, it was ice cold.
An hour? Where'd you order from?
Just whatever was open on
pizza or
board.
something. Okay,
exactly.
Yeah.
It was so bad.
Damn.
But I just wanted to put just
food.
oh. Hey, you wish happy people. You like remember we spoke on the phone on New Year's?
I don't actually. I sort of. You know what's funny? I thought I dreamt that because for some reason your voice sounded so little. You're like, Gabriel, Happy New Year. I was like, who am I talking to? For some reason your voice sounded so little.
You were really because you were so sweet.
Oh really?
You're like, I love you, man. I'm like, I love
wow.
you too, bro. You're like, if you were a girl, I would have married you.
I didn't say that. Did I say that? Oh my god, that's so stupid.
And I'm like, oh, it's so funny. I told you I love you so much, and then I said you don't have to be a girl to marry me.
I said that.
You were so, but that's what I think.
do remember talking to you, but I don't.
That's what New Year's is all about.
Yeah.
You're supposed to show affection and tell people you love them.
Yeah.
So what I do, because I like doing it, I like every person I met in the New Year, most of them, that I built a rapport with, I message them like, hey man, Happy New Year.
Oh, that's
I
nice.
wish you success, love, and good health in the New Year. Blah blah blah.
Yeah.
It's nice, it's nice to receive
Yeah,
that
yeah,
message.
it's very nice.
I don't mind being the guy who starts it.
It's like what's it called? What's the opposite of religious? Septic? No.
Opposite of religious?
Yeah.
Atheist?
No, it's
Spiritual?
No, like
Agnostic?
no, it's like when you say like it's not. Oh God, I wish my brain worked better these days. The opposite of religious. It's like
A pagan?
Not pagan. It's the opposite. It has nothing to do with religion. It's like but it's the opposite. It's not. Let's say like church and state. Oh
Yeah.
God. It's,
Political?
No, I don't know.
Charming?
It's like a non-religious way of saying Happy New Year.
Happy holidays.
Of a Merry Christmas or
Happy holidays?
yeah. I guess.
Season's greetings?
But it's okay. You say Happy New Year. No one's like, hey, I'm a Jewish up in this. No, wait. Do they celebrate a different New Year?
Everyone celebrates New Year.
But a different New Year. Like, do
Yeah,
they have
every
a
religion
different calendar?
has their own New Year.
Okay. Well, this is the real New Year.
This
This is the real New Year.
yeah. What is the Louis C.K. joke? Death to America in 2024. You're like, this is the Jesus' year.
Yeah,
It's just so funny. So anyway, I message people and everyone's like, super kind and like, hey, same. There's a guy, it's his birthday and it's New Year. He's born on December 31st.
Oh, nice.
So I'm like, hey man, it's crazy. I'm like, Happy New Year. Wishing you success, love, and good health in the new year.
Mm-hmm.
And he just writes back, thanks, dude. I'm like, hey, wait a second.
Yeah, where's my New Year?
Yeah, this is
Where's my New Year?
we're doing bartering, okay?
Yeah.
I say Happy New Year, good. I wish you good health. You wish me good health.
Yeah.
So I wrote back like, I think you're supposed to say you too. And he starts laughing. Like, hey man,
Yeah.
it's a give.
Yeah,
it's not like you don't just take.
No, happy.
You provide back.
Yeah. Did you say Happy New Year after?
Yeah.
That's good. In all caps.
Then he said, oh, sorry, I forgot, it's also my birthday. I'm like, still, even if
Oh.
it's your birthday, you're supposed...
Yeah. No,
like,
New Year trumps your birthday.
New Year, unless you're Jesus.
Yeah, unless
Yeah.
you're like the biggest celebrity or something.
Yeah, no. Bigger than Jesus. You have to be bigger than Jesus. You have to be Michael Jackson.
Yeah. Was Jesus a celebrity? Like back then? Were people like, oh, selfie?
He's like Van Gogh. He became a celebrity after he died.
Well, he was more of a cult leader than anything at the time.
He's the king of the Jews.
Yeah. Well, but he had like 12 guys, right?
That's it, man. Imagine.
Uh-huh.
You only need 12 followers. We have 5,560.
But these 12 followers are
bigger than
actual followers.
Jesus.
Like if Jesus had a podcast, they would watch the whole episode.
We
And-
have people who watch. The
No,
whole
no,
thing.
but like they're very devout. Like they comment
listen,
they comment in every episode.
We have people. We have people listening to the podcast. Oops, I moved the whole thing.
Oh, I think
We have- at the hospital, and you're like, like open.
Well, the way it's like, guys, just talk to me normally. Just
Listen, guys, just
from
talk to
like
me.
from 5 feet away.
I have literally women who message me like, remember I told you on my birthday, like, I didn't get everything. Someone messaged me and gave me, she's like, a week before, buy everything you need. So when it's your birthday, you sit and enjoy your birthday.
A week before what?
Remember on my birthday, I was complaining that I wanted to eat like a croissant from my favorite croissant
Yeah.
place, but I got too lazy and I didn't have time to go. And someone who listens to the podcast messaged me and she's like, buy everything you need like a week in advance or something, so that when your birthday comes, you already have it. You don't have to buy
No.
anything on your birthday.
The
You can
thing
just
is, you
enjoy.
don't realize the things that you want until you want them. Sometimes you're not like, I will want 10 like, cause in the
And then- yeah, but in the sense, the point I'm trying to make is like people actually listen, Gabe.
oh yeah.
It's not just your mom.
I'm not doubting that. I'm not doubting that. I'm just saying
People at the hospital. We have a big fan base in hospitals.
Yeah,
Apparently.
hospitals. But the difference between the Jesus's followers and our followers is they comment on if
We have a couple of Jews. Just I want to start by saying we have a couple of Jews. Okay, it's a start. Okay.
Okay, well, I'm trying to say is comment. I'm trying to say they comment. If Jesus had a podcast, they would comment on every episode,
Okay.
and you know.
So guys, just comment. That's basically what's
Yeah,
Gabe.
that's
Just
what I'm trying to say.
apparently commenting is very important
Yeah,
for the algorithm.
yeah,
For the big old
yeah,
algorithm.
that's all we want.
Dude, I had someone propose, ask me something today. It's funny, I just thought about it.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
someone messaged me. She's like, Amer, would you be interested in soaking? Because what happens, you know what soaking is? Okay, so this girl apparently is, maybe she's dating a Mormon or something.
She's dating a Mormon.
Yeah, or something.
Mormon.
And she's
Can they
like,
call Mormon?
I don't know. And she's like, Amer, do you know what soaking is? I'm like, what's soaking? So I Googled it. So apparently the guy just puts his wee-wee
Yeah.
in the girl's hoo-ha, and then another guy shows up, and then he jumps on the bed so that, because he can't thrust. He's allowed to put it in, but he can't thrust.
Whoa.
So she's like, do you mind being the
Do
guy
you want to be the guy that jumps up
that's
on
on
the
that bed? I'm like,
No.
no, thank you. Thank you for offering. Thank you for thinking of me. That's very kind.
Is this like OnlyFans something?
No, that's just a person.
This is just a person.
That's a person. Yeah.
This is just a
It's
person.
not for OnlyFans or anything. I'm not an OnFans.
I know, but like, like I can imagine some freaks being like, "Oh, here we go. Let's watch some
She
wedding."
listens to the podcast.
Oh, really?
And I'm like, whoa, I never been.
There's
proposed- Man, it's funny. The older I get, the more crazy stories I get.
how funny would it be if I like I secretly have this OnlyFans and I see you just bouncing on a bed like, hey, wait a minute, I'm not getting a piece of this action.
Exactly.
Where's the
I bring my mug.
the mug? Hey, what the
I'm like, man, some people practice these things. Like
Wedding?
the thing they
soaking?
go
I'm sorry, soaking. We keep on calling it wedding.
wedding, soaking, whatever it is. It's just I'm like, whoa, that's quite.
This is like South Park level weird.
Oh, I got a gift. Wait, let me.
Oh,
go.
yeah?
Yeah. Let me go. Did I put it? Where did I'll be back.
Got a gift? Okay. Amer got a gift. Got a gift. Whoa, that's a nice notebook.
So before the New Year's, Andrew, our friend Andrew, he's like, Amer, I got a gift for you.
Curry.
You got me this book, yeah.
Oh,
Isn't
that's
it
so
cute?
nice.
It's the cutest
That's
gift.
a really cute
I'm
book.
telling you guys, you need a gay friend. Gay friends give you cool gifts like
That's
this
really.
book.
That's actually really
Gay
pretty.
people are the best.
Especially, I like his birds on it.
I know. It's so cute. He got me pens, but I don't like the pens. But I like this. Isn't it nice?
Yeah, it's great. No, it's really nice.
Just a cute thing.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, man, you need gay friends. Do you have gay friends?
Well, there's a guy named Amer. No, I'm just
I'm not gay. I'm a
do I have
queer.
gay friends? I must have had gay friends that don't tell me they're gay.
Yeah, I literally wrote gift from Andrew. Gays are the best.
So funny. My dad know a bunch of gay guys.
Your dad knew? Yeah, well. I don't know. They were just friends. Uh-huh.
They're sparring partners.
Wow.
I keep. I'm sorry, go on.
I decided, I'm like, I'm going to keep it. This is going to be for podcast ideas.
Oh, that book? Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Nice.
great.
So nice, isn't it?
Yeah. Let me look
Made
at
my
it.
day.
That's very good.
Make my day.
You got a gift.
I spent a lot of time at home.
Uh-huh.
So I reinstalled Twitter. I don't know if you've been on Twitter lately.
No, I have not.
Dude,
touched it at all.
I haven't used it since Elon bought it.
Oh, really?
It's just conspiracy theory over conspiracy
But
theory.
how do you find?
over
Is there an
conspiracy
algorithm
theory.
where it suggests you stuff, or you just follow these people?
I don't know. I follow Pentelis, which is like,
Oh,
like,
okay, that's enough.
you
yeah.
like Pentelis? You like that guy?
Okay,
Hey,
yeah,
let me
yeah.
send you all those conspiracy theories,
That's-
dude. It's just people, because now every app is just a real manufacturing company.
Yeah, it's just like clips, right?
Every app,
Even Twitter.
Instagram, Twitter,
Whoa.
Facebook. No one uses these apps.
No one used the words parts of it.
Nothing. It's like there's people writing words, but you're like, yeah, and then you go.
I know.
Because every word, you write a tweet, and then you open the comments, and it's like girls promoting their OnlyFans.
Oh my god.
Every single one of them.
Sweating.
You go to the videos. The videos is just people, just a truck hitting a bus, and then Brazil, people shooting
my
at
God.
each other, or it's conspiracy theories. And I love conspiracy theories
Yeah.
because I like their weird thinking,
Yeah.
and it just this is gonna get me in trouble.
What is why?
People who are into conspiracy theories are either really, 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 really smart,
Yeah.
or the dumbest human
Yeah, they're
beings.
like most of the time they're like mentally ill. Like
Dude, they'll post a video, and it's like, let's say Queen Elizabeth next to like the wife of his son, and then they'll just circle the feet.
yeah. It's like look, it transforms into a
And she's
tail.
like, "Woo, what does that mean?" And it's just like the girl is just moving her feet to get closer to the queen, and maybe she moves a bit weirdly. It's like she's a lizard. Look, that's it.
My favorite is
Ugh.
like when they're on an airplane and they're like flying somewhere like over like snowy mountains, and they're like, look, it's the ice wall, and it's like just a mountain. Like, oh, it's the ice wall. I knew it. And
I'm
then
like,
there's a pilot flying the airplane, being like, I told you guys. Like he's smart enough to fly an airplane, so flying airplanes must not be that hard. If an insane person is like, that's a sky wall, an ice wall.
Well, now there's computers that basically fly.
But this
the
is
plane
like,
for you. Okay, yeah,
it
there's
wasn't
no-
like a 747. Imagine telling his passengers, we got there on the left side, we got an ice wall.
And this is the end of the world. Yeah?
Yeah.
This is after this, it's a drop to infinity, dude. It's insane. Plus, like apparently there's a list of the clients that went on Jeffrey Epstein's island.
Yeah.
That is coming out.
Oh, yes. This list keeps on being teased.
It's supposed to come out today.
Today?
Today is the day.
It's supposed
This
to be
is
like
for
Bill
me-
Gates, Bill Clinton,
Oh yeah, like a couple of
Bill-
bills are gonna get billed, if you know.
Bill
what I mean.
Nye, all these bills.
Bill Nye, the science guy.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Bill Withers,
Hey,
Huckleberry.
Bill Burr.
Bill Burr, Huckleberry Bill.
Huckleberry Bill.
Oh, that's a lot of that.
William Shakespeare.
Yeah, Bill shit.
So anyway, so there's the whole Twitter is just like, oh, who is this guy? He's part of the Illuminati. Oh, it's so funny.
when
Just
the
the
hell's-
connections that people make are so funny.
Yeah, but so this list is actually coming out. Like,
Apparently-
are we gonna get Amber Alert on that?
An Amber Alert or an Amber Alert?
Amber Alert. Are we getting that? Because I got
I
an
did
Amber
not
Alert.
go to Jeffrey Epstein's island.
Yeah.
It is a bit weird that the clients. It took what couple of years for the.
Took 4 years.
Dude, one of the conspiracy theory is what's the name? Andrew Jackson.
Mm-hmm.
Can you look up Andrew Jackson? One of like they're like
Ooh, a wedding.
it's a photo of Andrew Jackson next to Jeffrey Epstein, and they're saying they're the same. Like it's just like
Oh, it kind of does look.
they're saying, oh, it's one of those drinking blood of children to
Yeah.
stay eternal, and he's not dead. He's just moved on. I'm like, this is what people are doing. They're going Jeffrey Epstein is Andrew Jackson.
What's going on? Why am I getting Michael Jackson and Jeffrey Epstein?
Yeah,
Oh, there we go. There we go.
Yeah. So people are like, oh, it's the same guy. He's not dead.
does
he's
look like
eternal.
him.
He's a vampire.
It kind of does look like him.
Yeah, but
They're saying this new. Well, it's it's not even a theory. It's like a claim that is. I haven't looked even. I don't know where to look. But like they're saying, you know how like 2 guards fell asleep and then a camera was off, and
Yeah.
that's why he was able.
no, he got
But then they said
he got
They
censor that word. I don't want to.
Yeah,
he got
he got on.
kabalukalika.
Yeah, he got kablooied.
he got kabluid.
But they're saying like it's that. Apparently, his cell camera was like not turned off, but like it wasn't working. But there's another camera
Boom,
that
boom,
exists
boom.
that they need to get access to. That had like it showed people walking in and
Yeah.
out potentially.
And apparently his brother, Joseph, whatever. His brother is like now he's got interviewed by Tucker Carlson.
Yeah. Tucker on X.
And they're saying like, oh man, get ready. Things are going to happen. 2024. Apparently, when George W. Sr. died, the whole the presidents came and they all got handed an envelope saying like, ooh, get ready.
Okay.
Dude, it's hilarious and it's so addictive. I understood now why, like, if you're not getting laid, if you gave up on like getting your children back, if nothing is going on in your life, maybe you're getting disability money, or like you just have a dead-end job, and then you're like, you're not gonna listen to, Dave Goggins and get your health together.
Just want like
just gonna
trash ideas,
conspiracy theories, because it kind of uses it makes connections in your brain.
Yes,
and that's very satisfying. So they're like, I get it. I get people who fall into this.
Well, conspiracy theories used to be very fringe. Used to be like 2 people in the world were into conspiracy theories, and now
the Rothschilds.
It's like everyone is into like
the Rothschilds.
Yeah, they're like an old ass family, right?
It's like one of the richest family. They control the banks. When I went to Israel, dude, there's so many streets named after the Rothschilds, because they're like, oh, we're just gonna help build the country. So here they're like, oh, conspiracy. Over there they're like, no, they built.
Yeah, they built
when it was nothing. They're like, they put money and they build streets, and they're like, no, let's have a country. So it's so funny how they say, oh, and then you go to Israel like, oh, they're just a rich family who built the country.
What's the most? What's your favorite conspiracy theory?
My favorite conspiracy theory, and for me, it's not a conspiracy. It shook me to my core. Is when I found out that after the 9/11 attacks, they found the passport of one of the terrorists.
Okay.
First thing that I'm like, wait, you want to tell me a passport survived?
Yeah.
Being in a plane, a huge explosion of fire hitting a building.
Yeah.
And listen, passports are tough.
Yeah,
but
rough.
To survive all this, get out of town.
No.
And then I read that, you know how they found the passport? A guy was walking and he went to a cop like, hey, I found this passport on the floor. You might need it. I'm like, there's
handing it to a cop?
Get out of town.
It's way too many levels. It's way too many, like.
It blew. Look at Wikipedia.
Yeah, no, yeah. I
confirm that I'm not wrong, please. Confirm that I'm not wrong. Type 9/11 passport. Found of the attacker. Dude, you just found attacker.
National.
4 of the hijackers' passport have survived in whole or in part. 2 were recovered from the crash site of Flight 93.
Remember when you were like a kid? And you were like, when a plane's crashing, you'd be like, oh, you know how you survive a plane crash is you jump out of the airplane the last second? That's how I thought I could do that. And then, no. Probably not.
Dude, I swear I read it.
Yeah. It doesn't seem that implausible. Like, it seems like, like people find like T-shirts and stuff, like a leg.
The 4th was recovered on the floor outside the World Trade Center prior to the tower's collapse.
I mean, maybe like you know how it could have. Who knows? Maybe it was in a really like. Heavy briefcase.
when I found that out, I'm like, this is like, what?
So you're trying to say that they've found these passports, but they're like, they're covering up the truth. Like,
no, but in the sense that
they should have been George Bush's passport.
First of all, how can a passport
be so hairy? Yeah.
How can a passport survive? Can someone explain to me?
I don't know.
How can a passport survive?
Who knows? Stuff happens. Bullets bounce. Passports survive. Dinosaurs are real. Lizards are among us.
That's the only conspiracy I'm like, because I've never believed 9/11 was an inside job. Never believed. No, it's impossible. Like, there's no way. But I'm like, how did the passport survive?
I don't know.
That's the only, like, I would like someone to answer that question. How? And how come one was found in the rubbles and like, hey, Mr. Cop? I remember I read this. How? How?
If it came out as if like 9/11 was an inside job, it'd be. I think that would be. People would lose their goddamn minds. They'd be. Or then again, they'd be like, well, it's so far in the past.
It's been so far in the past.
Yeah,
exactly.
they're like, well, they'll be like, we'll forgive you.
It's like when everyone says JFK was murdered by the CIA.
Yeah.
But no one cares anymore.
Not anymore.
I'm telling you, if aliens show up tomorrow, unless they disturb Instagram, and TikTok,
or they take away the internet, you know,
unless they disturb, like they took even Interact, If they like, you gotta pay
Yeah.
in cash now. The aliens are taking over.
What?
You'll be like, God dang it. That would,
That stupid aliens.
that would be the only thing. If they're like, oh, by the way, all the presidents are aliens, I'd be like, all right, fine.
Yeah.
Like, how will it affect
Yeah,
me
like
at all?
unless they're like now everyone needs to wear like silver jumpsuits and like fly around like the
Dude,
jet.
I already wear a uniform, so I don't mind. Maybe I'll look good in a.
I guess it wasn't.
Yeah, is there one a conspiracy theory that makes you go?
I don't know
like,
if it's a conspiracy theory, but it was more like it was something that I thought about a lot, like especially growing up around the time was Y2K.
Yeah.
Like it wasn't a conspiracy, but they kept on saying that maybe potentially if the clocks turn over on January 1st, 2000, like everything will just collapse. But like what I don't understand where did that idea come from? Because it made a lot of people get scared.
Because all the systems they were saying, all the systems were made since it was 1991, 1992. That 19 of the equation of your date was not taking into account into programming. They just started like, you know what? We're just going to do like, let's say 80, 81, 82. We're not going to use the 19 of the date. And they were worried that once we get to 99 and then flip to 00 because it's 2000, the system wouldn't know how to handle this, and then plane will just crash.
It would be
down.
like it's actually it's like
Yeah,
1900 now.
The 1900. That was the whole.
And
big
then
fear.
and then the airplane would be like
No,
wait a minute,
I'm not supposed
we're
to.
not. Yeah, I wasn't invented yet.
No, it just disappears from the. Like in Back to the Future where his parents don't fuck, and he just starts fading.
No. Oh no.
Exactly. The photo of him just slowly disappears. Yeah, that's what they were scared of.
Okay.
I remember like you would go to Best Buy and there would be like stickers on product. Like this product
Y2K safe.
Y2K safe, man.
Wow.
I think it just all became
It's
like
so stupid.
But here's the thing: it's if you're smart, you know how to make money with people's stupidity.
Yeah.
COVID 2 years ago, like toilet paper, and everyone's like, well, I guess we're gonna have to buy 6 trillion, 4 billion rolls of toilet paper.
Or just like buy all the masks, like in bulk. Buy like 5 billion masks.
It's crazy. People who bought all those billion masks. There's two type of people. People like, I'm gonna buy billions of toilet paper, and I don't believe in masks. Yeah. And it's like I'm gonna buy 4 billion masks. There was no. Like, I'm just gonna. My mom was like, I'm gonna buy 4 billion. I never bought a mask ever.
Yeah, no, people gave me masks.
Yeah.
People were like, you need to wear a mask. I'm like, God, like, but then I wore them.
It's funny to see masks now.
Yeah.
When I see masks now, I feel I have the same feeling when I see like a woman with a full hijab, like where you only see her eyes. Like, whoa, I don't see those of you often.
Have you seen that couple on either Instagram or TikTok where it's like it's a Muslim couple, but they're like TikTok-y and they try to not debunk, but to like normalize very religious like Muslim people. Yeah. It's like a woman, you can't see your face at all, and the guy's like just a normal guy.
And do they do?
And they're like, on your wedding day, am I allowed to am I allowed to show my face to my mom? It's like, yes. Am I allowed to show my face to my dad? Yes. Am I allowed showing my face to the public? No. Am I allowed showing my face to my husband? Unless only if we're married. And it's like, it's like. And then it gets more and more and more extreme. Am I allowed sitting on the left side of the bus? No. Am I allowed?
Really?
Am I allowed walking down the steps with running shoes? No. It's like it keeps on going, and they're like making it fun. And I'm like, this is like the what's it called? Radical Muslim, like the high level of like extreme level of.
If it was extreme, they wouldn't be on TikTok.
So that's what I'm also thinking that. Like, what are they doing on TikTok?
They're just probably very religious.
Yeah.
And I don't know how you stumbled on.
They have like 40 million. Yeah. They're like American or something. Very interesting.
And they're religious. It's like the same thing when you see. For me, since that for me is like not so weird. It's like when I see like a very religious Christian family, and they're like, "This is my wife, and these are our 16 kids."
Yeah.
It's like, I'm so happy.
Yeah, I know that is weird. But
Jaden, Braden,
like
Layden, Creighton,
like
Shaden,
and like. But I saw this video of. It's funny that they filmed it. Like they showed a video of his wife revealing her face to him for the first time.
Yeah.
And then he was like, "Whoa." And then you couldn't see, but like they knew to film that because it would be good for TikTok. You know, it's bizarre, but whatever.
It is different.
It's different.
It's different. Yeah. It's like a different world. I don't
Totally
think a world. It's very rare that those worlds like cross.
Yeah.
Which
is why, like, why do?
But it's okay.
No, but why do people like want to see like aliens so bad? Like they're like, I want to go meet the aliens.
You mean like Muslims?
No,
I don't understand.
Like from other planets, you know?
Why they want to meet them?
When we don't even meet other cultures.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like it's just gonna be another culture, but like on Zod or whatever. And they're like, we talking to our shoes. Like, oh, you guys are. Get out of here. Not coming over my border, pal. We have a stick and we hit an inflatable donkey for a 16th birthday. That is crazy. Sounds like another type of alien. It's like we don't want to meet aliens. We just want to see them fly around and leave us alone.
The mystery is more appealing than the actual thing.
Because it's either just
most people don't travel.
No,
when they travel to
safe.
They travel to countries where they speak the language. I'm not better. I go to countries where I'm kind of. I mean, Israel. Yeah, it's true. I'm not.
I know what you
it's a bit alien, but still, it's still the Middle East.
Like Claire's like, I hitchhiked through South America through the most
dangerous. She did?
Yeah, like
really?
She all throughout South America.
Wow.
All around. She would take like 19-hour buses up and down. I'd be like, that's the worst thing I've ever heard. She'd be like, she said like it would be a sleeper car where they sit in a thing and they sleep like this on a chair. And I'm like, you're crazy. And then they would like, people would beg them.
You never did any of that?
Never, no.
You never went to like a third world country as a white person?
Never.
It's fun.
Yeah, I don't know. I would go.
I did Africa.
I would go to like Vietnam or Thailand one day, but I don't think I would.
Because you're taller than them. You're like, I can overpower
I could
you.
dunk. I could dunk on their small nets.
Well, we were offered to go do shows. Remember, Rashtosh, like come do shows in Bangkok?
Oh yeah,
or Cambodia.
The thing is, like Thailand, like Bangkok is basically just a city, that you can traverse and be relatively safe.
Bam, bam, bam. It's funny. I know a guy who I guess he likes to travel, and he went to Thailand, and he was just filming him walking around Thailand.
Okay.
But it was just filming all the prostitutes. And like, hey, big boy.
Wow.
And I'm like, whoa. And it was like from a voyeuristic point of view. I'm like, okay, first of all, for sure he banged a couple. But it was cool to see that word look from safety.
Yeah.
He's like, hey, big boy. And there's like girls shaking them and trying to get their attention. He's like, no, thank you.
It's like horny Disney World.
Oh, it's horny Disney World. It's like, whoa. I would like to experience that. I don't know if I would bang a hooker for that, but I would like to go.
I would like. Apparently, it's like a really good place for like a vacation.
Good food, cheap.
Yeah, really.
I have a friend who lives in Thailand. Who lived in Thailand for a couple of months. Dude, you can get an amazing apartment for like $600 a month.
Wow.
Yeah,
it's like this apartment. It's almost like
no, but this is like an old.
Oh, okay. Oh, like
a high end apartment.
Like as if you're looking over like what's it called? New York City. What's that park? Central Park.
Central Park.
Those sick apartments.
Yeah.
You're like, I'm the king of the world.
Yeah, $600 a month.
Wow, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
That's amazing. That's insane.
Oh yeah, your dollar stretches.
Yeah.
A lot of lady boys.
Yeah. No.
Crazy. Yeah, let's travel, man. I'm excited. I don't know where I'll go next year.
Well, we might be going Edinburgh.
Yeah, well, Edinburgh. But I'm going to take probably a couple of weeks after. Maybe I'll go to Italy.
Oh, yeah?
I was thinking,
India?
Italy.
Oh, Italy.
Because I wanted to go to Egypt. It's not far. I could just maybe hop in, go to Cairo, go see the pyramids, come back.
Yeah.
I really want to go to the Vatican. I think I'm going to...
so like Italy, like, okay, that's amazing. Like
a religious Italy.
Okay, religious
Italy. I'm a big fan of...
Yeah, the Vatican would be sick. I really liked Florence.
Sistine Chapel.
Florence is very religious. It's insanely religious, but it's not like Vatican religious. But it's more like...
I want to see the vastness of the Vatican.
Yeah.
Like, you guys are a bunch of...
Yeah.
You're rich ass...
I know. I wouldn't even know...
Yeah. Have you visited the Vatican?
No, I never did that. But I read books where there's a lot of the Vatican's involved.
But you've been to Italy, no?
I've been to Florence and I've been to Milan.
Okay.
It's just it was only 2 spots we went to. Florence, you could do we did a lot in Florence. Like we took a lot of tours. We took a lot of like eating tours too, food tours, stuff like that. It's amazing. It's like literally looks like a Renaissance painting. Like they didn't change anything. When they renovate like buildings here, they add like to put glass over it or something.
Yeah.
There they just kept it exactly the same when it was during the Renaissance period, like during the 1500s. So you look at like old paintings from people paint like and it's then you can match it up to exactly what that looks exactly the same. Even the it's like not mountains, like these rolling hills with like shrubs and stuff. It's like these beautiful. It's exactly the same.
Wow.
They have not changed it at all. Other than
I
like
have to go there.
you walk and you see like 100 like gelato shops, you know. But the gelato is insane. It feels like you're eating a whole. You know, like in Willy Wonka where they're like they eat a chocolate and it's like, oh, it's like a full course meal. Oh, I taste beans and blah. It's like that. You eat it and it feels like you're eating a whole cake in an ice cream.
Wow.
So you taste all the different parts of like. I had like it was like a chocolate mousse with tiramisu ice cream. And I licked it. I'm like, dude, this is like I'm eating a whole like I feel like I taste sponge cake. It's weird, like you know the sponge from the cake when you bake. It felt like I had that texture in my mouth while it being cold, and also ice cream. It didn't make sense. I was like,
That's delicious food, my
and then it's like everywhere. I'm like, dude,
nice.
yeah. Then they rip you off.
How?
If you sit down to eat, you get sit tax.
Oh, there's a sitting tax?
Like you're not allowed if you want to sit in and eat anywhere, even a cafe. It's not all nice, but like a cafe, you have to pay like 15% on top of what you ate, and that doesn't include the tip.
So people just eat on the streets?
No, you just get.
When you're on vacation, you don't care.
I know, but I'm like the whole time I'm like, Italians, god damn it,
But the whole
sons of bitches, and then I would forget, and then
the
like,
whole country is
God. That's me. Yeah, me angrily eating.
But the whole country is ran on like, okay, we sell 2 Lamborghinis a year.
Yeah.
And 5 tons of gelato. Like the whole country is run on tourism, you know?
That's so funny. Yeah.
There's a couple of closed shop.
Yeah.
The tourism industry must be insane.
Well, what's that city that's going? I can't wait for this next week to pass because then all the booze is gone out of my system because my brain isn't working. But like what's the city that's going underwater? The one where they're like,
Venice?
oh, Sole Mio.
Venice.
Yeah, Venice. I think they're like canceling tourism there.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know. Oh, there's a lot of people. It's like not that big. It's like really small. You could walk the place in like half an hour.
Okay.
And there's like 1 million people walking through there. So they're just like.
Man, I have to go visit there before this.
Yeah,
appears.
Venice would be cool.
There's so many. I want to go to like Tajikistan and all these like
yeah.
tiny countries who are rich in history,
Yeah.
but no one goes there. There's no like. I want to go to Iran.
Ooh, Iran?
I want to. Yeah, man. Iran is
Iran.
gorgeous.
Whoa.
I want to go to Syria. I'm gonna get killed. I want to go to
Whoa. What?
Qatar, Saudi Arabia.
What's
Dude, visit the Mecca as a tourist.
Yeah.
You know the Mecca, right?
Yeah. In India, right?
No.
Where is
The
it?
Mecca is in Saudi Arabia.
It's in Saudi Arabia?
Yeah,
Why did I think it was in India?
I don't know. Man. Again,
I thought it was in India.
Eugene was saying like, I don't know, Hammer, how you can have like you're so different from from Gabriel. You have how I'm like I don't know, man, but it works, and I love him, and he loves me. It's my favorite new friendship.
Is it Saudi Arabia?
Saudi Arabia.
Do they own everything?
Saudi Arabia, they own a lot.
Yeah.
They have a lot of oil, so with oil they bought everything. So
They're gonna own the FIFA.
I think dude, they're trying to
They're
build
owning
an industry
WWE now,
They're
and
trying
then now the Mecca.
No, they always had the Mecca. This is what they had before. They had
So
the
they're
Mecca.
the original WWE.
Oh God! All right, let's stop.
The Rock.
Cut. Let's not, the Rock.
It's the real Rock.
Can you smell what the Mecca is cooking? What the Prophet is cooking? Oh God!
Is the Mecca where they walk around circles around?
Exactly.
Yeah.
So it's a holy place,
In Saudi.
and I'm allowed to visit it, but I'm not religious. But I want to experience this intensity of because now people go and they bring their phones and they film, so it's becoming slightly touristy.
Yeah, I can imagine. Why not?
I think they should ban, like, if you're not allowed to bring your phone to a Dave Chappelle special, you shouldn't bring your phone to the Kaaba, bro.
Well, they gotta give you those. What's those bags?
Yeah, those
gherkin bags. What's it called?
those I don't know, but those like you put your phone in there.
Yeah.
When you go to the Comedy Cellar in New
you
York,
gotta hide your phone.
you put your gherkin.
What's it called? The
Jerkin
bags.
Anyways,
it's
like
Slim
a
Shady bag or
Slim
whatever.
Shady, and you put your bag in there. But I've seen videos of people at the Mecca and they have their phone. I'm like, how? You're not supposed to bring your phones there. And they're like, yo, chilling with the Kaaba. It's crazy.
Wow.
But I want to go there. I want to visit it. It'll be nice. Yeah.
That's cool. Yeah, do that, man. Get hot.
Get hot.
It's hot in there. I just imagine it's hot, and then like you gotta when you get back in your hotel, you gotta go like this, and all the sand comes out your shoe. There's a scorpion. I just
Dates.
the Scorpion King is like the
I have
The
family.
Rock.
I have a family who live in
you
Saudi
got
Arabia.
you got family living in Saudi Arabia.
Yeah.
Do
yeah,
they wear the towels?
My aunt and her husband and my cousin, they live in Saudi Arabia.
Whoa! Do they live in like that 10-mile?
No,
Like
it's not
that-
finished yet.
Oh, it's not finished yet.
But they live.
That's where I would want to go if I go to Saudi.
the most western place. No, man, it's beautiful.
I would like. I imagine the water slide there is gonna be amazing.
It's like one of the last countries where it's like I'm a man, like I'm above everyone. Like this
Oh my
is-
god!
just to experience that a little bit.
Scary.
Maybe
That's scary.
maybe go visit a or something.
Oh my god! I can't, man.
Dude, it's a very. I'm joking, of course. It's a very. These countries are filled with money.
What
So
what
it's
is that?
Very modern.
What is that country?
Yeah.
They always talk. It's like apparently it's really hard to get like a tourist visa, and it's like it has like the most laws, but it's so clean. Oh god.
Malaysia, Singapore,
Something like that. Not Singapore, Malaysia, but it's like Kunjanixia or some weird country.
Arabic.
It's sort of Arabic. It's on the border between Arabic and like God. It's weird. It's almost it could be Arabic or it could be like Asian. I can't. I don't know.
Turkmenistan, Afghanistan,
Something like Turkmenistan or something.
Afghanistan. I would love to go to
Yeah?
Afghanistan. Afghanistan, dude. That, like you see videos of nature.
Okay.
It's insanely beautiful. It's just mountains.
Okay.
Just
okay.
mountain.
Let me name.
But I would die. I would like Kandahar. They would just those people have no idea. Like they look at you like you would be the alien. Oh, dude.
Let me name.
Yes.
I'll name a country, and you'd give me like 2 or 3 words to sum it up. Okay. Just because
Okay.
I don't know what to. I don't know. What
I don't know if I. Okay, I don't know if I know, but I'll try. Okay, go ahead.
Iraq.
Things that sum it up: Saddam Hussein, oil.
But like as a guy, as a traveler, like I'm not gonna go there. Where's Saddam Hussein? Where's the oil?
Okay. Castles, Saddam Hussein castles.
Okay.
Desert.
You can tour the castles.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you can.
See, that I would do. That's cool.
Yeah. Castles, and there's like a few old monuments from ancient history that I
Okay.
can't name.
Okay. Now I'm gonna name an easy one. Las Vegas.
Las Vegas.
Huh?
Not in Vegas, outside of Vegas. Gambling.
Yeah.
Indoor smoking.
Okay.
That's what I.
Okay. These are your things. Okay. Now I'm gonna name a hard one. We already did Afghanistan. Oh, what's another rocky, deserty place? You said Iran. What about Iran? What's up in Iran?
Beautiful mosques,
Uh-huh.
delicious food,
Uh-huh.
hot women,
Oh.
secret hot women.
Interesting. And
Under
this is a fun game.
sluts also. Oh god.
Yeah?
Yeah. I mean, I would get killed if I touch one. Khomeini.
Oh, really?
Well,
How
yeah,
many?
because technically sex is only after marriage.
Ah, jeez.
But they're gorgeous. Oh my god, Persian women know how to dress up.
Huh.
But I would get.
But it's like a present that you cannot open.
Yeah, you can't even stare.
You can't even stare?
No.
What
No,
about
they're
like
covered in the? You just have to go to like house parties, and this is
Mm.
like the comes out, and there's no
maybe binoculars?
moral police. There's a morality police.
Oh,
So
there's a
basically-
morality police.
So basically, let's say you're walking down the street,
yeah.
singing ooh da dee 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 dum dee dee do, and let's say you're not wearing or your hair is showing,
Uh-huh.
like you're wearing the hijab but your hair is showing, the morality police will come. Hey, cover your hair, you dirty whore.
Really?
Yeah.
They got carte blanche to call you a dirty
And
whore.
let's say you're like drunk, a man, and you're drunk. Maybe they'll hit you with a stick.
Really?
Yeah, it's a morality police. You're not obeying morality police laws.
But like, are they just? Let's say like we live here and
Yeah.
I'm walking around drunk. Are they just patrolling just random
Yeah.
part? Like
Yeah,
even in the
they're-
suburbs?
Imagine a police, but it's a morality police. I don't know. I don't know
Wow.
if the suburbs, but like you hear about the morality police.
Okay, so are there? Let's say in places like Iran or like Saudi Arabia,
Yeah.
is there? You know how there's the city center and then there's like suburbs.
Yeah,
is
of
there a
course.
suburb
Of
up?
course,
Like,
yeah.
is there like a Laval?
Yeah,
Or like a shopping- yeah?
yeah.
Okay.
Every metropolis has
Interesting.
cities around it. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh. And you're allowed to go to the coffee shop. This is all I care about. You wake up, go to. You have the freedom to go to a coffee shop.
You're a man, so
Yeah.
there's a lot of things you can do.
Okay.
As a man, bro, you can.
Okay, so I'm allowed going to the coffee shop. That's good.
Yeah, there's no like I think Saudi Arabia.
Yeah.
If I'm pretty sure alcohol is prohibited.
Okay, that's fine. I could do with that.
There's no booze.
Wow. Is there like out gyms?
Yeah.
Okay, that's good.
There's not. I think it's separated between men and women.
So if booze is prohibited, that means they must have an amazing selection of non-alcoholic drinks.
Yes.
So you'd be like, this is the greatest
Oh, yeah.
bubblegum tea on the planet.
All the juices you
Yeah.
can think of.
The most like amazing
It's
textures.
of course because they have money, so they can import whatever
Yeah.
they want.
Ah.
Great food. Yeah. I think in the high end hotels, where like white people stay, you'll find booze, but there's no bars or.
Mm-hmm.
From what I heard.
Like
Again, I never been there.
I see these videos where it's like we went to the cheapest hotel all the way up to the most expensive hotel, and there's like one hotel was like 50 cents, and it's like you're sleeping in a hallway with like bombs going off,
I'm
and
pretty sure I stayed in that hotel.
yeah, and like Amarez is doing a podcast.
Dude, when I went to Morocco, we arrived very late to a city. I don't remember where, and it was like 2 a.m.
Mm-hmm.
And we're walking, I'm like, man, there's people. There's like women hanging out wearing hijabs. I'm like, what's going on? And then Guillaume points out like, oh, dude, they're. We get to our hotel and there's like a bunch of women outside. Like, oh man, because we booked our hotel online, so we didn't know exactly what it was, but we ended up staying in a hotel.
Wow, what was it like? Were the walls banging?
We
Walls
were
were
so
clanging?
tired. I think we just passed out. But I remember the outside of the hotel. It was like
Oh, yeah.
it was
It was very.
the bars in some like little towns are not like how you go to a bar to hang out with your friends.
Mm-hmm.
Over there, bar is like a debauchery. Like you booze.
Oh really?
It's like what you think a bar would be.
As your
Not
child.
like a tavern in the 1800s. You watch
Oh.
sometimes Robin Hood, and it's like a girl with
Yeah.
her tits out. She's serving you drinks, and she's like, that's a. Or you go to a saloon.
Yeah,
buy a
it's
drink,
scary.
and
You
you
get
go
killed.
Yeah, you could get killed, and there's like rooms, and you go
upstairs.
bang
Okay,
some
yeah.
prostitutes.
Okay,
It's
so
like,
it's not like that.
It's exactly like this. So it's kind of it had that similar
that's
vibe.
funny.
We didn't go there. So we didn't go to these places.
Oof.
Yeah.
Imagine like walking in a bar, a saloon, and people stop playing cards, and they're like, "Dude, that'd be scary, man."
You're not from around here, aren't you?
I would be the worst cowboy. I would not leave my town. I'd be the guy going, "Oh, board up the windows," and I'd take my daughter. Yeah,
It's just well, these are good times, man.
yeah. These are easy.
You could
times.
just someone and just like I'll just bury him in the desert.
Oh,
Good times.
I used to have a big cowboy phase.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Define cowboy face.
Like I was doing everything like a cowboy, like just in my personal life.
Were you were Saeed? He's a cowboy in his heart.
Yeah,
bro. I spoke with him a couple of times. Cowboy likes it. Yes. We'll risk
Yeah.
it, you know?
Yeah. Okay, it's true. I know. I was a full shit cowboy. I was playing like Red Dead Redemption 2, which is a cowboy video game, like a few years ago. I was drinking coffee out of a cowboy cup. It was like a metal cup.
Ooh. Did you have cowboy boots? I could see you with cowboy boots.
What did I do? I didn't know I would.
Oh, dude, if we had money, let's say we're like a big podcast, we're like, dude, let's go buy cowboy boots.
I know.
And we would cut the podcast like now.
I would
and we just,
100% get
and-
cowboy boots.
like tailor-made cowboy
Oh, I
boots.
love cowboy boots. Actually, my dad used to wear cowboy boots.
Of course he did. 'Cause he was a cowboy.
But he was like, I guess he was a cowboy, but he was like living in Miami a lot, so he like, you fit in,
Dude, a nice cowboy hat,
Yeah,
they're nice. They're
Ooh.
it's sexy.
yeah,
A nice cowboy hat is very sexy.
I know.
Like girls will tell you, like a cowboy, like a real cowboy,
A real cowboy,
sexy. You can wrangle
Yeah.
a sheep.
like a real cowboy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just riding a horse, you feel sexy. If you know
Oh.
what you're doing, you're like, and you're like,
Have you ridden a horse?
Yeah,
Oh,
once.
Oh.
I've ridden how many animals? I've ridden a car. I've ridden, like I drove it,
uh-huh.
of course. A horse,
Horse,
a camel,
camel,
bicycle.
bicycle.
I think that's it.
I've ridden on the back of an elephant.
Whoa.
Yeah,
Who was in front?
at the zoo? I don't think anybody. I think the elephant just moved.
Okay, so you've ridden? You've ridden? an
Yeah,
elephant?
but I wasn't like go. It was just like walking. It went
I
through
don't know
a
if you
path.
can tell. Like,
Onward to India.
let's go back to
It's
your
my
home.
wedding.
You should
Oh.
have an Indian wedding
No, we're like fantasizing about it might be in Greece.
in Greece.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, because we have a lot of her family live close to Greece in
Yeah.
England. It's pretty cheap to fly over.
That's a cheap wedding.
And then if I have like family,
they'll all be in.
like if my mom and my brother, and then they fly and that's it.
Mhm.
And then Greece on a rooftop.
That would be so cool.
That would
I'd
be nice.
come.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That would be.
100%.
I would love. That would be because Claire, like, when we got engaged, I was like, "Oh, great, we're engaged," and now Claire's looking at like, "Oh, ideas, potential." You know, we're not in a rush or anything. You know, and then she was showing me the rooftop thing, and it's not that expensive. I was like, "Oh," and then just like the base level is not that expensive. Then you add stuff on top of it, but it's not like a crazy.
You're not gonna have a big wedding.
No,
like
it's not
30 people. 40
exactly
people,
something like
yeah.
that. So it's not gonna be a huge wedding, and it's gonna be. And now I'm like, I'm
Dude,
set on
a
that.
podcast in
Yeah.
Greece.
Day
You gotta
before-
do it.
Day before the wedding, Gabriel, how do you feel? And we're just we're just candlelight dinner, you and I.
Are you gonna organize like a bachelor party?
I don't know. No.
How
Well,
degenerate do you want it to be?
a bachelor party?
Like strip clubs, strippers,
Mm,
drugs.
No.
Going to hire hasher
I'm
for
not
you?
interested in. It's more. I just want to hang with friends, you know.
Drinking, boozing.
Yeah, laughing, joking
No,
around.
any strip clubs?
No, because I'm not really interested in that much, you know.
Is your girlfriend gonna have like a stripper? Maybe.
A man stripper?
Yeah.
Oh damn, maybe. She does like anytime there's
She
like
does have whore friends.
No, she's true. Yeah. Whenever.
And some of them are married, and they're gonna be like, "Oh, I need to see another cock.
I know.
Oh, come on, let's hire a black guy."
Oh, jeez. Anytime like a hot guy goes on the screen when watching TV, she goes. But it's always the guy always looks like me, but a really hot version of me, and I'm like, yeah, that's me. I'm like, that's not me.
You're gonna have to set some rules, boy.
Some rules for her?
Yeah.
She could do whatever the hell she
And
wants.
then I'm getting a prostitute.
I don't want to do that.
Nice.
I have to get hard. On my own baptism or my whatever it's called.
Bachelorette, bachelor.
Yeah.
Yeah, listen, okay. Let me have. Who's gonna organize? Who's gonna be at their bachelorette parties? Is it gonna be Peter?
Yeah, maybe. Hopefully, Peter. You.
Yeah, no, it has to be your
if he
closest
wants,
friends.
the thing is, if he's able to come in his mind, you know.
Yeah, Peter.
Yeah, you.
You.
Yeah. Who else?
Your brother,
Yeah, my brother. Probably Harrison.
Harrison,
Oren.
Oren,
Hopefully Jason.
Jason,
Maybe Quinn.
Quinn.
I don't know.
That's a surprise.
Maybe
Okay,
if he
yeah,
brings the
7
keg.
people. 7 people.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
a good.
Those guys are fun, you know.
Yeah.
And I hang out with the most in Montreal.
Yeah. Yeah, I
Who
think
else
that
do
would
I hang out
be
with?
that would be a good strippers. Miami? You want to do it in Montreal?
Nah, Montreal.
Montreal, save
I
some
don't
money.
want- yeah,
because we're going to Greece.
Because
for your
what the
wedding.
hell's the point of going all the way to Miami to do whatever you could do pretty much here, except hot?
Yeah.
Unless it's in Montreal. Like Montreal in the summertime gets hot.
We'd have listen. If you're doing it, we're gonna have to at least like have a stop at a strip club.
Yeah, sure.
It
Hey.
doesn't have to be the whole night.
No.
Stop at a strip club.
Yeah.
Get you a couple of lap dances. Last titties you're ever gonna touch before
Yeah.
you get married.
Okay.
Then we need to like a good food, like a good steak.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, I can't drink them. I'm gonna drink the moment like once it gets late.
Yeah.
And then I'll start drinking.
Well, yeah. The night's gonna start at like 7.
Yeah.
Maybe we start with a meal, strip club,
Oh wow.
boozing. Maybe a fun experience. Maybe take you
Go karting or something.
go karting. Yeah, that would be fun.
No,
Drunk go karting would be fucking
Yeah, it
hilarious.
would be fun. Laser.
Laser tag, drunk liquor,
paintball.
laser tag, yeah, or drunk. Yeah, we're gonna get you shit faced,
Wow.
and we're gonna return you hopefully in one piece without
Yeah.
STDs to your home.
I didn't. Did I tell you that when the hell was this? I got drunk at the beginning of the holiday and I ended up sleeping at my mom's house.
No.
Never said that.
No,
I ended up like getting so drunk that I was like, I can't go to like. I was like, I can't go home to Claire this drunk. I kept on thinking because I'm like, I'm gonna be all stinking and farting and. So I just went to my mom's house, like just down the road, and it was
Yeah.
the best. I woke up all. And then I like just slept. I was like, oh, "That's great." I felt like a teenager. My mom was getting ready for work. So weird. It's great.
it's nice. That's why you should have like a side apartment, like
Yeah.
your main
I can
apartment.
come here.
Exactly. Listen, hopefully we'll make enough money. I'll have this apartment only for the podcast. That would be
That's
the
so
goal.
funny.
All right, man.
Yeah.
Yalla.
Bye, guys.
Guys,
Thank you so
I love
much.
you, Eugene. See you guys. Thank you for subscribing. Tell your friends. Salam alaikum.